Okay, so here's my 10-minute straight razor challenge. So I'm going to give a little play-by-play this time so I can focus on shaving. Here I'm working on the upper lip area and definitely gotten a little better. I used to start out by the sideburns, but I noticed on other shaving videos, especially some European guys, that they started in the middle, and those guys tended to shave faster. So I switched to shaving here in the middle. First, take care of the mustache area, get that out of the way. I'm using a tiny Fuji razor that I purchased from someone, I believe in Italy. I really like the scales of this razor. You can see here the scales, which indicate the company that Tiny Fuji was working for. I think it was Yamai. Here I'm just working on the chin here. You can see, as opposed to my other shave videos, that now I'm taking longer strokes. So here I'm taking a few short strokes here around the chin area. And the soap I'm using today is Check and Speak. I believe this is the 88. I have some travel pucks that I picked up before they sort of went out of business. No, they switched soaps, really. What happened? They switched manufacturers. See here, I'm working on flattening out surfaces a little bit here. So overall, I think my strokes are a lot longer now after a few more months shaving, and I'm more confident. Still nick myself once or twice, but I think this shave is clean except for that little spot there below the chin. And you can see here checking that little spot by the chin there, and yep, looks like I got myself, but I'm going to keep on going, working on the other cheek. And I really like how I'm sort of now working around that chin, the jawbone there. I probably should stretch my face a little bit more with the other hand. There I go. To the side. And now working again in these long, smooth strokes. Just try to saving time by not taking too many short strokes. And just got a couple little spots here to take care of in the neck. Each time I'm dipping down, I'm just sort of wiping off my razor from the Shemench video. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I have a little sponge in the sink that I'm wiping my razor off on. And then usually I have a bowl of hot water that I kind of dip it in. Now I'm getting soaped up for the second pass. I'm using I believe it's a Chubby 2XL, one of my favorite brushes. I think it's the same brush from my previous video. So it looks pretty good. I guess because I'm worried about time, I'm not taking too much time, but I'm still trying to cover up there. I'm a bowl latherer, but I'm trying to do a little bit of face lathering there as I do some painting strokes. And get ready for that second pass. So, put my ear out of the way, puff out the cheeks. And try to do some longer strokes. And now it's time to come around the horn. One of my favorite strokes. Maybe it's a little bit too long, but I like that feeling of taking a nice long pull across the chin. I'm going to try another shot underneath the chin. This is a kind of a backhand stroke that I sort of just recently developed. And now I'm going to wash things off and go against the grain for the rest of the neck. Clean things up, go up to the top of the chin. You can see that one spot where I nick myself. I'll take one nick if it's a good enough shave, as long as it's not a weeper. It's like the lather's a little thin here, but I'm going to carry on with the other chin, with this side, actually the cheek, not the chin. And again, taking nice long strokes for me. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm checking that spot. Yeah, I got that one good. And now a few of these backhand strokes along the jawbone. And again, I could probably move my face to get under, but I'm not going to bother. A couple against the grains. I didn't wipe the lather off, so I just covered my neck with some lather, but that's okay. No harm, no foul. I might have caught a little bit near the Adam's apple, but that actually is an old cut. Not too old, about a week old, and maybe that just came back to haunt me. So I'm going to reapply some lather there to the mustache and the soul patch area, and take care of this. I really like the square point on this razor. It definitely helps me with getting right underneath the nose. And looks like I forgot to wipe off the lather by my lips. So I think I'm going to do that now. Better late than never. And cross the 6.5 minute mark. I think my very best shave is like 5.5 minutes for 2 passes. But today I'm a little bit slower. Probably going to get more towards 7.5 minutes, but definitely a big improvement over my last video where I went about 13 minutes. So almost, I think actually 13.5 minutes. So I've almost halved my time as I work the soul patch area with my across the grain. Touch up some of the mustache area. And looks like I'm just about done. Just got a little bit more in the soul patch area. I'm going to take the heel of the razor, push it out, and finish off a little bit with the grain. And I think I'm going to call it a day. So thank you very much for watching.